Peace, love, and light, my beautiful guys and goddesses. I am Queen Spirit, and welcome to Veggie Me Please. Because you know, and I know, and everybody else know, Veggie Me Please is all that you need. So come on in and let's get into it. Honey, today is Saturday. So I am deeming Saturday as my storytelling day because I woke up this morning with some thoughts, and I always tend to have these thoughts either when I'm in the tub or when I first wake up, and then I go on throughout my day trying to make myself glamorous. And then by the time I get to do the podcast or talk to you guys, I be done forgot half of the stuff that I wanted to say. So I am going to start getting up with my bonnet on and my wonderful comfy sweater that I lounge around in usually on Saturdays if I'm not going out. And I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my thoughts with y'all because my intentions for each and every time that I talk to you guys is that I'm totally transparent so that you can see a part of yourself within me so that it helps you along on your journey. I just want you to know that you're not the only one going through the things that you go through. There's a lot of us out here that go through similar situations, and some of us have overcame those situations, and some of us are still working or trying to find the answers on how to get over that hump. So I want you guys to be here for me just as much as I am here for you. So if I do one of these storytellings and I have, some questions or I need some answers, please, by all means, leave me comments in the box so that I can get some information on how to get over my humps as well. And always make sure you like and subscribe, and if you can, share. Promotions is free. If you have YouTube, you be on YouTube all day anyway. So, it doesn't take nothing but a click to support. And we have to learn how to be supportive of each other. Even if we can't give money, even if we can't buy the products, just spreading the word. Well, my new book, So He Fell in Love with a Vegan, one of the promotions that I am doing is if you purchase my book, I am giving out my products, my Mind's All Body Natural Vegan products. And my cousin had inboxed me. It's funny. She inboxed me about my peppermint foot scrub that she had purchased from me, and she's out of it, and she wanted to purchase some more. So I had told her, I said, well, cuz if you buy my book, I'll just gift it to you. And she was like, no, honey, this is your business. This, don't never shortchange yourself. Give charity away to people who need it, not people who want it. And I told her, I said, I don't look at it like that. I just enjoy the fact that you enjoy my products. Do I want to make a profit off of it? Of course. I want to make a profit off of anything that I produce because it took my time, it took my energy. And of course, I want to be self-made. I see the energy and the efforts that I put into the job that I do. And I look at myself and it's like, man, if I had this kind of time and energy, it's unlimited what I can do for myself. I know we have limited resources. I don't know how these multi-million-dollar companies became multi-million-dollar companies, but I do know that at the top of the multi-million-dollar company is the person who had the idea. And at the bottom is the people that they brought up under them to keep their idea going. So I definitely want to make a profit off of everything that I do. But it brings me so much more joy that the fact that she loves my products. So like I said, it's like a win-win for me. If you buy the book, I can gift that to you because I have plenty of stuff to, to make it. Like that was my, I go through phases. I tell people all the time, I'm a master of many, many crafts, but I see it all becoming and going full circle because even me becoming a vegetarian and then now a vegan, it has just opened up a whole nother realm of avenues from me being a vegan chef to me being a vegan cookbook author to me promoting self-love to you know, me making the vegan, natural, all natural bath and body products. I'm sorry, y'all hear my tablet ringing in the background. I didn't put that on Do Not Disturb. Let me see here. Put that on Do Not Disturb too. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. But it all plays into each other. And it also has showed me how to be more frugal. I remember I had met a beautiful person, and she used to tell me that she, you know, would make her own soap powder and soaps, and I hadn't got there yet. I definitely hadn't got there yet, but I'm there now. And it's so much more frugal and cost efficient if you make your own stuff, and at least you know what's in it. And it might take a little time to make it yourself, but it's definitely cost effective. Because when I was on my Mind's vegan all natural body bath and body project, I bought stuff in bulk, so I have lots and lots of bulk stuff. I actually had a website, but I wasn't getting the foot traffic that I wanted to the website. And it could have been that I wasn't promoting. I mean, I was giving out my products just for people to promote it. And I guess that wasn't, at that point, it wasn't my time. And because I'm always looking at the cup as half full. I never regret if something didn't take off the way that I felt it should have took off. Because I just feel like maybe it wasn't my time at that time. So I let the website close, but I did open up an Etsy account, and I started a store on there. But then I just looked at the time and the effort that it took to make products. And if I was getting them in bulk, it might have been a little bit more intriguing to continue to do. But I would get a customer here and a customer there. And then I just seen I was just having a lot of extra left over. And because I never knew when someone was going to put an order. It wasn't like I said, I was getting so much foot traffic that it was like I had to have inventory. So I have so much inventory now to make products, and I don't mind giving it away. I mean, because I use it for myself, but I probably have enough to last me if it was only me for the next 3, 4, 5 years. So I'm all about pouring in to somebody else. So that's my whole point of the conversation today. I done went everywhere, but it's story time. So you have your tea, you have your little whatever you do, and you sit back and you chill and you listen to this conversation that I'm giving you. So I woke up this morning thinking about my cup. And my cup is my whole everything. This is my cup. And inside your cup is your energy, it's your finances, it's your feelings, it's your heart, it's your love, it's your emotions, it's your health. All that is inside of your cup. And I was just looking and feeling and thinking this morning. It's raining outside, and I was thinking about my cup and how much I have poured out of my cup. And sometimes we pour and we pour and we pour and we pour. And because we're so giving, we never look back and notice that we're not being replenished. And it isn't until we get empty is when we start looking back on everything that we have given away. And I was just having a conversation with my daughter about love. And we have to learn how to definitely love unconditionally, love without a purpose, because that's our purpose. We are supposed to just go out and spread love out in the universe. But love has been taken and abused and misused, because love, not for everybody, but almost across the board, is for self-purpose. Some people use it for manipulation. It's always been for self. Like, people don't genuinely just go out and love on people just because they do. I, in my lifetime, have met 2 people in my lifetime that I'm still very good friends with, that genuinely go out and just give love and don't expect nothing back. And you're not supposed to envy anybody, but at one point I was envious of them because I couldn't understand how they were able to just go out and give out that love. Even though they had their own situations that they would go through, they still genuinely gave out love to people in need. And honey, I was always one of those in need, because I have genuinely, like I said, poured from my cup and never asked or even demanded anything back. I always expected it to come back. That was one of my biggest mistakes. I remember growing up, I guess I probably shared this story before, but I was always bullied by my cousins, by the people on the streets. Like, nobody liked the fact that I was so happy. It was like everybody used to be so mad at me because I was happy. They would always try to belittle me or make me feel less than what I was. Like, I could never do nothing right in nobody's eyes. I had a couple of aunts. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to make any of mine feel bad, because we all on a learning journey. And you never, like I try to always say, you never know what somebody else may have been through in their lifetime, and they didn't know how to give you what you needed. But it's all about learning, so you can be a better person to the next person that comes in your life. Or maybe you can even teach them to love you better now. I mean, you still breathing, so it's never too late. But I had a couple of aunts that tried to pour into me and tried to uplift me when it seemed like the entire world was against me. I mean, from school to my neighborhood to my cousins to it was terrible. So, but what I did was I would give out so much of myself because I wanted people to like me. Even those who did me wrong, I would still try to pour into them because I wanted them to like me. Who don't want to be liked? Especially when it's people that are right there in your circle. Like people that you have shared the same bed with, set up and all night talking to, cried with, got whoopings with, all of that. Like, my granny's house was the house that all the cousins, granny was the main babysitter for every aunt and uncle. So we all was at granny's house all the time. And granny's house, that's where all our friends was, because we were always at granny's house. So all the neighbors, granny stayed on a dead end street. So all of the neighbors, those were like, we were our family. All the kids on that street called my granny. And we all were, to this day, and we are not related, but we all say them are our cousins, because that's how close knit the neighborhood was. And I just felt like I was the black sheep out of the whole family, because it was a lot of us. I can't even name how many cousins I got. But it seemed like everybody liked everybody else but me. Like, even from the younger to the older. They liked the younger kids because they was youngest. I'm kind of in the middle. And then I got the older kids and the cousins. And everybody loved them. I don't care where they went. I wanted to be like my oldest cousin so bad because, honey, she turned heads. And we come from the same bloodline. So I don't know why I didn't feel like I could turn heads too. But I was, like I said, I was the black sheep. So I used to do extra to try to make people like me, for them to take what I gave and still not like me. So it was like, we have to learn how to hold some back. I know we want people to like us. I know we want people to love us. I'm still journeying. I'm still on that journey because I have isolated myself so much because I'm so tired of being attacked. We are still in this full moon energy, and it's amazing how if you're not grounded, if you're not grounded within yourself, you can allow different things to come at you and really just knock you off your pedestal. And with this full moon energy that we are having this time, is all about revealing. And like I told you, like allowing your true self your authentic self to come out. And I've been sitting with myself through this energy because I've been calling out to my true self, calling out to my authentic self, you know. And what I realized this morning is she's scared to come out. She's scared to come out because she don't want to be hurt. She don't want to be unloved. She don't want to be mistreated. I can probably not pinpoint the day, but I can definitely probably pinpoint the time frame of when she went in hiding. And it was when I was a kid. Because I definitely wasn't liked. And I wasn't liked for who I was. So I started to try to mimic whoever I thought would be accepted. And I am getting a little emotional, and that's fine because tears cleanse the soul. And like I said, I am trying to be the most transparent person I can. So don't never think that I don't have emotions, because I do. Because this talking to you helps me heal. It helps me to understand, and it helps me to grasp what I still need to work on. So I can definitely say that I probably, my true self, went in hiding when I was a child. Because from that point on, I did try to mimic whoever I thought would be accepted. And looking back, I can laugh about it now, because looking back on my journey, I looked like a clown because I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. I was truly trying to be somebody that I couldn't even walk in their shoes, because that wasn't my purpose. So not only was I being picked on because I wasn't liked, then I started getting picked on because I was being a clown, because I was really trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I even tried to start hanging out with different ethnic groups because I felt like I wasn't being accepted in my own group. I mean, from the nerds to the popular kids to the less popular kids, it just seemed like somebody had a problem with Queen Spirits. Somebody had a problem with Queen Spirit. So, and even in those groups, I was uncomfortable and I wasn't accepted because I felt like I was trying too hard. It was like I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it right because I truly didn't know who I truly was, because I had went in hiding. Like I say, I've always been this peaceful, loving person. I just love. I don't like when people get angry. I know situations come at people. I do. Situations come at me left and right. But we have a choice in how we're going to react to the situation that comes at us. I just choose not to get upset about stuff I can't change. I can't change people, but I can change myself. I'm the only person I'm responsible for. A lot of times we put so much on our plates that ain't even our responsibility. The only responsibility is yourself. That's it. Your accomplishments, your compliments, your encouragement, it all comes for self. Don't keep looking for other people to uplift you or even pour into your cup. You need to go out here and start pouring in your own cup. And then you will start attracting people who are going to want to pour into your cup. A lot of times we're so giving that we neglect ourselves. That's how we attract leeches. Leeches are blood suckers. They will suck everything out of you and they don't care. You'll be sitting around here looking old and tired, hair falling out, losing weight, gaining weight, and they around here looking like new money. And won't even care that they have drained you, because guess what? They around here looking like new money. I have did this. I have definitely poured so much of myself throughout these years. And from this moment, I am regaining that. Like I I am living purposelessly, free, fearlessly. Okay, fearless. I'm living purposely, fearless. There we go. I'm living purposely, fearless from this moment on, because the other way didn't get me nowhere, but a whole bunch of heartbreaks. I was telling my mother the other day, people are so quick to talk about everything that you did bad, but nobody talks about all the good stuff that you did. And that's how you pour back into somebody's cup. I don't care if somebody did me wrong. I had people who did me wrong. I ain't gonna name no names because that part ain't even irrelevant. That I feel like that was something that was supposed to happen in my journey to continue to say, hey, wake up. Hey, girl, wake up. You ain't woke yet? Because not only did those people have something bad in them, they also had something good. They definitely had something good. And I take the good over the bad any goddamn day. Any day. Everybody ain't perfect, but they can learn to be perfect for you and for them. I know I'm going to do stuff that people ain't going to like, and that's fine. But I'm going to do so much good that my imperfections is going to balance out my perfections. So it won't look so bad. And that's what we have to learn in this day and going forward. Don't keep putting so much of you out for everybody else and don't have nothing left for yourself. You got to learn how to, because one thing I know, those that are supposed to continue to be on your journey is going to support you on your healing journey. They're not going to discourage you on your healing journey. They're not going to throw rocks. They're not going to throw stones. They're not going to do none of that, because they're going to want to keep on receiving and being a recipient of the good parts of you. And that's why I say we need to stop talking about all the bad about a person and let's start encouraging the good parts, because if you can encourage that part, more of that will come. If you wonder why people ain't changed and why people still the same, it's because you won't let them let go of who they used to be. Why do you got to keep bringing up their past if that's not who they are showing you who they are today? And I'm not even just speaking for myself, I'm just saying, speaking in general. Or why do you sit around and you talk down about a person, but you haven't set up and reached out to say, hey, is there anything that I can do to help you? Or even not even that, because a lot of people won't even, I remember I had a girlfriend, and not a girlfriend, but a female friend. We were really good friends. She was actually a friend, a great friend when I needed it. And that's why I say you have to learn how to take the good with the bad. She was definitely a good friend when I needed one. When I had nobody else, she was a great friend. But she did some bad things. She definitely did some bad things. And I never forget one time, she called me. She told me she didn't want to be my friend no more. Now, the funny thing about it was I felt like I was in maybe junior high school. Elementary, junior high school, because we grown as hell. And this girl is telling me she don't want to be my friend no more. And I'm like, okay, where's this coming from? And she like, because you just too needy. It's like, wow. And at that point, my true self crawled deeper down in the hole where I already have her hiding at. I'm too needy? I have never had nobody tell me that. But I was truly being transparent with this person because I didn't think I had nobody else. So this person knew all of my dirty secrets, from me not being able to pay my lights, from me hiding my car from the repo man. I'm talking about it was the real deal Holyfield. And she told me she didn't want to be my friend no more because I was too needy. Now, of course, it was a hidden agenda behind the whole thing. But the part of the matter was she knew what I was going through. She knew my struggle. She knew my whole life story because I poured all of that into her. I gave her it all because I trusted her. And then she hit me below the belt with that. And from that moment on, I vowed never to be needy again. And if I was, wouldn't nobody know it. Just from that one incident. So a lot of times people may be in need. Sometimes it might just be for a hug, a conversation. But what I have realized is people don't want to help unless they know what's going on in your life. And then they use that as their motivation to either help you or to spread the word that you out here fucked up. And we have to learn how to change the dynamics on that. We have to learn how to be a blessing, even if we don't even know we being a blessing. What is it going to take out of your day just to say, hey, just want to tell you I love you and you're beautiful? I do it all the time. I got a homegirl right now. She told me that she is thinking about writing a book. She actually ordered my book. Thank you. Shout out to her. And she told me, like, she had asked me to call him. It's like, I want to write a book, but I just don't know where to start. I said, honey, if you got material, that's the start. So what I do is I reach out to her and I be like, spit me some of that inspirational shit just to keep her encouraged. She gonna finish that book. She said she want to write her life story, but she don't know how to start it. But she got a whole lot of material. And I said, honey, just start writing. We can figure out where it's going to go once you finish. But let's just start writing. So just that part has encouraged her. Oh, no, why am I? My eyelash should be itching. Oh, and I don't even wear extensions. That's why I can't wear extensions. My eyelashes grow straight. I have tried everything but put chemicals on them to make them curl. I have just embraced the fact that I have straight eyelashes and I'm a unicorn. I'm unique. So, but for many years I have tried to curl them and have aggravated my whole eye trying. And even with like the extensions, I look cute in the extensions, but the pain and the discomfort that I have to go through is not worth it. So I just embrace the eyelashes that I have, and that's it. But being an encouragement, giving out love, giving out support, is effortless. Sometimes it's just telling somebody about somebody else. And I'm always trying to put out what I want to be reciprocative of. But I do it unconditionally because I don't expect nothing back. And that's what I was telling my daughter. Sometimes we have to go out here and just put love out without expecting anything back, because that's where we fall short of our blessing. A lot of times we love people with the expectations that they're going to love us back, or they're going to give us some kind of fulfillment because we loved on them. And that goes back to my friend. She didn't expect nothing. For all the love she has given me over the years, she has never expected it. She's never even held me accountable for not giving back all that she has given me, because that's the type of person she is. And her family is the same type of way. Like, oh my God, I just love how her family is, because it's like they just love each other. And sometimes it does get hard to be envious of it, but it just gives me a blueprint of them, how to imagine or how to manifest the family, the soul tribe, and the family members that I want in my life. Because like I said, I have definitely went into isolation because it just seems like every time I just tiptoe out, I'm getting attacked. And it be like for the most frivolous shit. But what I have learned is I'm testing the waters. I'm sticking my toe out. I'm allowing the attacks to come. And I'm seeing how I react to them. Because only then, that's when I know I'm ready to truly allow my true authentic self to emerge. Because I'm not going to allow her to get hurt. And it's not like I'm saying it as far as I'm not going to interact with people or I'm not going to take no shit. No, and that's true. It's like a give and a take. I'm a no, because I'm a protect myself, and I'm a be at a point to where I know that all that negative stuff is not going to be able to infiltrate me. And that's why I say this new moon energy is, this full moon energy is about revelations. It's shit is gonna come at you. Shit is gonna come out of the woodwork. I have definitely been calling out and been wanting my soul tribe. But I know how I've been hurt by previous relationships that I've had with other people. So I've definitely been a little more cautious about putting my feelings and my heart on the line. And this full moon has definitely revealed some things. And I'm like, whew, I'm glad I didn't, pour so much of myself. Because that's how I am. Because when you have someone that pours into you or that loves on you, don't even want to make you give it back to somebody else. And that's how my friend makes me feel. It's like she did so much for me during a time, like I said, when I had nobody there to be there for me. She was there like day and night, phone calls, by my side. And was amazing. And she gave me a blueprint of the type of friend that I would want to be. But I also want to be that person unselfishly, unconditionally, because I don't want to feel bad if I don't receive it back. I think that's the thing with me is I second guess myself because I have been disappointed so much in this life. Like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm perfect. I know I have did some things in my life that has caused others to get upset with me. And I'm not going to say I'm apologetic or unapologetic about it. And I'm not making an excuse for it. If I've harmed or hurt anybody in my past, I'm truly apologetic for it because I wasn't in my healthiest self. Like I went through some shit in my life. And that doesn't excuse the fact that I was who I was in my past. But it does give a reasoning on why I am working so hard to be a better me. And I understand why I understand why I was who I was in my past. I wasn't a malicious person, but yeah, I probably did some things that hurt people's feelings and probably act like it did. I didn't care about it. And I know why. It's because nobody seemed like they ever cared about my feelings. And that's why it's important for you to be your number one fan. I definitely know that when I lost my son and when I went through a lot of tragic moments in my life, I felt like nobody cared. Nobody was there to wipe my tears. Nobody was there to hug me. Nobody was there to check on me. And it definitely put a sour taste in my mouth, especially when I started being attacked about certain things and people started slowly removing themselves out of my circle. I was like, dang, was I really this fucked up ass person? But then you look back on everything that you did good and it's like, well, damn, was it really that bad? Because I know I'd have had some people do some messed up stuff to me. And still to this day, I still would answer the phone, have a conversation, be encouraging, be supportive if they was going through something. And that's one other thing. You can't expect everybody to be like you. But what you can do is be the best part of you, because you're not going to attract people that are for your higher self until you let your higher self be your representative. You're going to continue to attract people that are attracted to your representative. And that's why it's so important to allow your person, your true self, to be out here in the light. Because at this time, that's the only way that you're going to have what you desire in your life. I had somebody tell me, it ain't always peace, love, and light. And I said, for who? Because in my world, it is. Yeah, I know shit gonna happen. But I don't have to get upset about every little thing that happens. Especially if it was something that I had no control over. We have to realize some things we don't have control over, because some shit just gonna come just to see how you gonna react to it. It's gonna come just to see how you gonna react to it. Just to see if you're ready for this next phase in your life. And that's what we have to, it's like it's a learning game. It's like you going back to school. It's like we went to school all these years and didn't learn shit. And now we back to school learning how life really is. And it all starts with self. Be okay. Trust that it's okay to be your true authentic self, and that you're going to be accepted. And if you don't feel like you accept it, so fucking what? You just accept yourself. Accept yourself. I accept that I want to be happy. I accept that I don't want to be mad. I accept that I want to spread peace, love, and joy. I don't care what the hell is going on in this world. When I die, I want to have a smile on my face, and I want it to be because I truly died happy. I don't want to pass away and then have to come back to this bullshit that I'm going through now. No. I want to pave the way for the ones behind me, so that when I do pass away, I know my job is done and I'm living paradise. But if I sit here and I allow shit to keep on destroying what I'm trying to leave, I got to come back and do it all over again. Energy doesn't die, but it does have a choice. You can sit here and wallow in your misery all you want to, or you can do something about it. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for making sure your cup is full. It's your cup. It's nobody else's cup. You are responsible for your self-esteem. It's your self-esteem. It's nobody else's. You are responsible for your health, your wealth, your well-being. Not nobody else. It's all about you. And then you will attract people who are about them and that are about you. And then you two can trade off. You can be about them, they can be about you. But at this moment, you got to care about you. And I can't stress that enough. Allow this energy that we are in right now, this time, to allow you to emerge. Allow who you truly are to emerge. You have a purpose. Let's start walking in our purpose. We don't have to pretend to be who they want us to be, who we think would be accepted. Accept yourself. A lot of times, I used to have this saying, I don't do nothing that I can't tell somebody that I'm doing. If I'm ashamed of it, then I shouldn't be doing it. So if you are ashamed of who you truly are, then that's when you need to sit with yourself. It ain't the world. You make the world ashamed of you because you are ashamed of yourself. The energy that you put out is what you get back. When you start embracing yourself, that's when others will embrace you. That's when other people will embrace you. And that's when you will truly attract the people in your universe that you deserve to have in your universe. You won't have no more false flaggers. I ain't stumbled on that one. False flaggers. You won't have no more of them. The people that leech onto you because it will help them to look better, or because you have something to offer them. No, people will truly want to be in your world because they enjoy your presence. Your presence is what magnifies them to you. It's like you put out this high volume, high frequency that people don't want to take from, but they want to encourage. Like the sun. We just went through winter. And how many days was you hoping and praying that maybe one day the sun will come out because it was cold outside? Y'all was praying, hoping, oh, I wish the sun, I can't wait till the sun come out. That's what type of people you're going to encourage when you allow you to come out. Ooh, I can't wait till Queen Spirit get on this podcast, honey. I can't wait because she knows she about to drop some gems. She about to tell the story. It's going to be juicy. Queen Spirit is so real. She's so peace, love, and light. I love her energy. I love her vibe. I can't wait to meet her. I just want to hug her. Yes. That's the type of people that you would attract in your life when you choose you. So today, I'm choosing me. And today, I'm choosing you. So today, I want you to go out and do whatever the hell makes you feel good about you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Continue to stay well. We are journeying together. We gonna get it. We gonna get it together, honey. I tell people all the time, honey, it's on. The door has been open and I got my heels on. Well, not my heels. I like wedges. Then that's another thing. I got a closet full of heels. But my whole thing is I love wedges. And I got all these heels because I was trying to keep up with somebody else and now I don't even wear them. But I'm gonna wear them because I got a purpose. I got some stages I gotta walk across, honey, and I like to strut my stuff. Yes. So the cup is always half full, not half empty. But definitely walk into your true self. I can't wait to meet you. I want to meet the unicorns, the uniqueness of you. That's what is going to draw people into you. People love unique, different. We see the same thing every day, every single day. But when we see something different, that's what we're drawn to. Be the different, be the uniqueness, be the unicorn in the room. And accept it, own it. Be okay with if people stop and stare. I like when people look at me. I like when people look at me. Oh, honey, I put my little lip ring on and my nose ring on. And, honey, I go into the most suburban grocery store I can find. And I love when they be looking at me. I love it. And I walk, before I go in, I give myself a pep talk. And I say, I'm a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am a queen. I am beautiful. I am confident. I say all this while I'm walking with my cart to the grocery store, into the store. And then when I get in there, they be looking at me, they be turning their heads, and I still be strutting. And some of them stop and speak, and some of them don't. But at the end of the day, I be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sunshine. Hey, beautiful. Yes. Because I love me. And I'm not going to change for me. I'm not. I'm not going to change for nobody else. I'm going to continue to be me. So I wish you all peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I'm about to finish enjoying this rain and enjoying my plants and enjoying my peace. But definitely tap into you. I love you.